Welcome to The Projectionist. I'm your host, and here we bring ideas to life through fantasy, storytelling, education, and entertainment. All right, get comfy, grab a drink, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into today's episode.
What if I told you there's a place where time stops, space collapses, and physics completely breaks? You might think I'm crazy, but it's actually science scary. In today's episode, we'll uncover the secrets of that mysterious place at the heart of a black hole, the singularity. A black hole is a region in space from which nothing can escape, not even light. It has a boundary called the event horizon, which is like a point of no return. Once something crosses the event horizon, it can never come back out. And once it reaches the singularity, it's completely destroyed. But what happens at the singularity? To understand what happens at the singularity, we need to know what happens at the event horizon. As you approach the event horizon of a black hole, you feel an intense gravitational pull. The gravity is so strong that it tears apart anything that gets too close, stretching and crushing it into a thin sheet like a giant cosmic noodle. This process is called spaghettification. But as you continue to fall towards the singularity, things get even weirder. Time slows down dramatically for an outside observer. It appears as if you are frozen in time, slowly approaching the event horizon, never to be seen again. However, for you, time would seem to be passing normally. It's only when you reach the singularity that time would appear to stop completely. At this point, all of the matter in your body would be compressed into an infinitely small space. The temperature would be so hot that it would break down the atoms and molecules that make up your body, reducing you to a primordial soup of subatomic particles. These particles would then be pulled apart by the intense gravity until they are completely destroyed. So what happens at the singularity? It's here that the laws of physics, as we know them, completely break down. For example, one of the fundamental laws of physics is that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. But at the singularity, space is infinitely curved, meaning that the rules of physics that apply in our everyday world simply don't apply anymore. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, the singularity is a point of infinite density and gravity. At this point, space-time itself collapses and all of the matter in the black hole is crushed together. This creates a region where the known laws of physics no longer function. When scientists first began exploring the idea of black holes, they were shocked by the implications of general relativity. They knew that something was wrong, but they couldn't quite put their finger on it. At first, they thought that the singularity was just a mathematical curiosity. They didn't think it had any physical significance. However, as they thought about it more, they realized that the singularity was a real physical phenomenon. For example, they knew that if a black hole could be created in a laboratory, then it would be possible to observe the singularity. This meant that the singularity wasn't just a mathematical curiosity. It was a real physical phenomenon that could be observed if the right conditions were created. The idea of a singularity in a black hole was first proposed by Karl Schwarzschild in 1916. Schwarzschild was a German physicist who was trying to find a solution to Einstein's equations of general relativity. He found that one of the solutions to the equations was a black hole. This was the first time that a black hole had been predicted theoretically. Scientists were shocked by the implications of this discovery. They knew that there was something special about black holes, but they didn't realize just how special. The singularity in a black hole is a place where space-time itself collapses. It's a region of infinite density and gravity. Since the discovery of the singularity, scientists have been trying to understand what happens at this mysterious place. Some scientists believe that the singularity is a real physical phenomenon, while others believe it's just a mathematical artifact. There is currently no evidence to support either of these theories. In conclusion, the singularity is a mysterious place at the heart of a black hole, where time stops, space collapses, and physics, as we know it, breaks down. It's a region of infinite density and gravity where the known laws of physics no longer apply. Scientists are still trying to understand what happens at the singularity. But one thing is certain: it's a place where anything is possible. Do you think the singularity is a real physical phenomenon or just a mathematical curiosity? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about black holes, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.